this now then transitions to more of the initial questions that will be ran from my side. We've prepared a series of questions to get the ball moving along. And of course, our two characters for today will be Paulo and Nico. Before I start the questions, maybe I could request first off from Mr. Nico Nazario. Could you give us a bit of an opening message and your thoughts for today?
Okay. Good afternoon po mga chief and yun nga po Kuya Nic or Nico Nazario for Lupon WXC. And we appreciate your time na going here sa ating press con and to know more about Lupon WXC and syempre yung activity that we're doing with Paulo Avelino. So if ever you'll be having questions, since I know that gaming has been quite new sa ating industry or sa radar natin, feel free to shoot lang and we'll answer the best as we can since we've been here for like around, for me, it's around 10 plus years already. So, yeah, kung meron kayong questions na tingin nyo matagal nang nagbabother sa inyo about gaming, feel free to ask lang. And I am looking forward to have a great press con for this one. Medyo kinakabahan lang kasi this is my first time sa press con. Pasensya na po kayo.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Well, I think, Nico, you're looking just fine, so no worries from here. Exactly.
Salamat.
Let me go ahead and send it over to Mr. Paulo. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your some opening thoughts for today.
Yes, hello at magandang hapon. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ito nga po, latest venture ko. And kaya tinatry namin lahat ng kaya namin para ipasok rin sa mas mainstream na market. Kaya siguro po, kaya nag-imbita rin po ako ng mga tao from showbiz because I think this industry could also help because the industry we're in is also entertainment at the end of the day. At kung entertainment to, parang in the future, I'm sure there's going to be more projects, more plans, and hopefully makasama namin kayo pag nangyari yung mga yan.
Great. Thank you so much, Paulo. We appreciate your time and your thoughts on this one. So let's go ahead and walk through the initial queries. This is for Paulo and Nico. So feel free to cut into each other's talking. I'm just kidding. Feel free to jump in and say what you think would be best. And we're definitely keen to hear your thoughts. So let's start with an easy one. Maybe, Mr. Nico, this one is more for you. Question number one. Where does the name Lupon WXC come from?
It initially started with the WXC is Wombo X Combo. So that's a gaming lingo wherein any gamers can relate. Since sa gaming, there are a few genres. Like for example, the FPS o yung barilan. And then meron din naman yung parang Mobile Legends. So any gamer will understand Wombo Combo is. So we stuck with that one. And then for Lupon naman, since from the beginning, I envisioned this one to be a community back. So Lupon is, I think, the term that naririnig ko nung bata pa ako with the Ghost Fighter anime. So Lupon ni Eugene, Lupon ni Taguro or whatever. So I integrated lang yung Lupon with the WXC initials as to why na pasok yung Lupon WXC. So yeah, that's the initial origin of the name.
Okay, very good to hear. So next question. What do you both, and I'm directing now to Nico and Paulo, what do you both hope and aim to achieve as a company, and what makes you stand out amongst your other competitors?
Okay, Nick, you want to start?
Sige. For me, what inspired me to do this was, to begin with, I am a diehard fan talaga of the gaming and esports scene ever since 2010, 2008 pa lang. Actually, after college, nung nag-graduate ako sa Adamson Mass Communication, my mind was already set in doing work sa gaming, whether it be for advertising, marketing, production. Ang mindset ko dun was, if I go to ABS-CBN, which is actually OJT ako sa TV5 for the post-prod nila, na-realize ko na masyado na maraming magaling dito. And kumbaga, hindi na ako ganun mag-make a difference or magmamatter if I invested all of my time and effort here. So, I put my focus dun sa may subject na talagang kabisado ko, which is gaming. I've been gaming ever since I was a kid. So, and I also believe na yun nga in the future na this is going to be big. So, I started out as a viewer talaga, like 12 hours, 13 hours nanonood ako per day. And then I saw what they're doing abroad, and I realized that I can integrate it here sa Philippines. So with that, nag-propose ako sa mga companies na pinagtrabahuhan ko, na which is gaming companies din, na hopefully we can do this. I had this vision, sabi ko, and gagana naman siya sigurado. The thing is, I wasn't fortunate enough na mabiyayaan ng project na mabigyan ng go signal since bata pa nga talaga. 24, 25 years old lang yata ako nun. So what I did was, nag-resign ako with my job, and then nag-loan ako sa parents ko ng 80,000 pesos, and then that's where it started. Pambayad ng computer na second hand, and then pang-rent ng apartment, 2 months advance, 1 month deposit, tsaka supply, tsaka kuryente. So, yeah. So, that's my background, and pinagsimulan talaga ng Lupon.
Yeah, what a really great story. And I think you all have received this from the initial press release. So now that you've been able to establish something that has not quite been done yet, what are the achievements that you hope to achieve for Lupon here in the Philippines and abroad? What are the goals that you see?
Actually, we've been doing it na eh. Kasi katulad ng sinabi ni Pao, we believe that this is going to be the future. Yung future niya is not only with the organic or the community that we're having. So it will eventually go sa mainstream, just like what we're doing in the US already with Ninja, and even the basketball players are already doing the gaming, di ba? So it is inevitable na magko-crosspath talaga siya, mag-intertwine talaga siya. Good thing, maganda yung timing na I saw Pau na talagang legit gamer siya, and it just so happened na we complement each other. Me as the representative for the organic community ng gaming, and then Pau naman with knowledge, with production on how we can improve on our own and how we can communicate this one outside of the gaming market na nahihirapan kaming itap for the past few years. So, bale, yun, I think kung ano yung ginagawa ngayon sa mainstream, that's where the gaming industry will be going in the future.
Sure. Let me direct this to Mr. Paulo. So, coming in as a partner for LUPON WXC, and with the experience that you bring to the table, what are you hoping to do much better, and how do you hope to help LUPON stand out amongst the competition?
Well, yung una, tulad nung sinabi ni Kuya Nic, parang ano talaga tinatry namin yung best namin na i-up yung quality lagi. So, ang daming in-invest na equipment, na ilaw, camera, computers, tapos at the same time yung building pa. So ang dami, constant siya, sumasabay lagi sa times, sa technology rin, kung anong bago. Pero yun, like what Kuya Nic said, very solid na kasi yung foundation nila for Kuya Nic and Dota ML. So tinatry pa namin i-broaden or ikalat pa sa Pilipinas. And like I said earlier, parang I see this industry becoming, if not as big as, probably not as big as the showbiz industry, but almost tapping into there. Kasi andun na parang nakikita nyo na lahat ng streamers sa Facebook, sila Doggy, sila Alodia, parang, and they get thousands and thousands of viewers. So, kumbaga, gusto talaga namin na gawin itong napatibayan pa itong industriya para mapakinabangan nating lahat in the future.
Yeah, no, as you mentioned, it definitely is an investment for the future, and the future does look quite bright for the esports and gaming.